your face.
I will be right where you are.
Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. So we have a lot to talk about today. We're going to be talking. Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you have not done so already, please like, share, subscribe, put the bell button on for more notifications to see what, who, me, moi, this chick right here. Now we're going to be touching on a subject that I know a lot of y'all might not like, but I'm reaching out to y'all to not only see what y'all think, but really put my 2 cents in. Now, I want to say a couple of days ago, Kierra Sheard, and don't nobody talk about, I'm not here to bash Kiki. Don't nobody talk bad about Kiki. Don't nobody talk bad about the Clark sisters, okay? Because we can get the tussling in Jesus' name. Now, I'm not here to bash Kierra Sheard. I know that she got married, I want to say, in 2020. But it was something that she said that I could relate to. It was something that she said that touched home for a lot of women that I know, especially on Beyonce and Al Gore's internet. So let's just dive deep into what exactly she said. She was being interviewed, and I want to say, because I know a lot of y'all like to get to saying, oh, y'all taking it out of context, y'all using just a small little clip. No, a lot of us watch all of the interviews before drawing conclusions to certain things, okay? And some of these people said what they said, and we just responding to what they said. Now, the person that was interviewing her said, gospel singer Kierra Sheard recently told reporters that when her girlfriends come to visit, she makes them stay at a hotel so that her husband isn't tempted to have sex with them. This is also something that her mama told her. She said her mother, Karen Clark Sheard, has already told me, don't have too many people around your house. I don't care how good you trust them or whatever it is. I'm very mindful, and before I let them stay at my house, she told us. Sheard married landscaper Jordan Kelly on December 12, 2020 in their hometown in Detroit. Am I supposed to let them into my home? Because we as believers, we believe that what we have, we are supposed to share with others. But I'm not sharing my man, she told us. Since I'm not sharing my man, I have to be cautious with everything else I share as far as with him being there too. I think it's such a thing as boundaries. Some friends don't know the balance and can't understand the balance, she added. Who said that? Who said that? As believers, we got to share what we have. Who said that? That's in the Bible? Who said that? Huh? Who said it? Who said that? Because we got to share everything. That's in the Bible. Okay, so let's dissect that now. I'm not coming down on her. Once again, I'm just giving my opinion because this too touched home for me. So for starters, I personally feel, and this is not about Kierra and her marriage, because when it comes to you and your marriage and your relationship, you can do what you want. You can do as you please. Okay? But for me and mine, this is how I feel. I feel like this. If me personally, if I have to stop my man from being tempted, if I have to basically say, hey, you going out to work today, nigga, leave your eyeballs at the house. I don't want you to be tempted. Having my friends staying at a hotel, all of this stuff to stop him from being tempted. Number one, it seems like a lot of work that I ain't getting paid for. Like you doing overtime and you ain't getting paid for the shit. No PTO, no nothing. That seems like a lot of work to me. Number one. And number two, if I got to do that, are you really for me? Are you really my man, or are you community property? That's number two. Now, listen, I've been in situations in the past with female friends where I've had one girl. I know she probably watches my stuff because A lot of y'all that I cut off that was toxic, watch my shit. Kudos to you. She had the nerve to look at me and say, I am envious of you. I'm envious of your bubbly personality. I'm envious of what you have going on. And then she proceeded to date, kiss, have sex with a lot of my exes or a lot of guys that I liked. Like I've dealt with that. I've dealt with another close female friend that wanted to suck my man's penis, you know, back in the day. This was back in the day. I've had girls that close friend of mine's dating my exes, and I just have had the worst encounters when it comes to female friends. It is very difficult. At that time, it was very difficult for me to maintain relationships with females. So I always said, you know what? I just had a lot of male friends. But even then, around your man, you got to worry about male friends too, because you never know. You never know. Y'all sitting here worrying about the women, so y'all got to worry about the man too. You never know. Hello. It's a new day. So with that being said, I had a lot of trust issues, right? But it's like, girl, tell me you never been to a therapy session without telling me you ain't never been to a therapy session. There's a lot of stuff you need to sit down with the therapist and unpack. And that's what I realized that I had to do. Why am I having a hard time fostering these relationships with females? That's a problem. And for these females, to these kind of women to be attracted to me, these type of women that don't know what it's like to really have a sisterhood, really have a bond. They don't know what loyalty is. It's like, where's your daddy? Where's your mama? Who the hell raised you? Okay? And are you sitting on the therapist's couch unpacking as to why you're so toxic, as why you don't even know what true sisterhood is? Now, as far as friends, now I got rid of those scallywags, okay, and them snakes. I now have amazing friendships with amazing black women, right? Because I had to work on it. Like, Shay, what? Girl, what? What's the problem? What's going on? So I had to work on that. So my thing is this. If I cannot trust my man, the man that I'm with, we have an amazing relationship. It's so much healthier than the relationships I've had in the past. But if now, today, where Lachey is today, where my black ass is today, if I cannot trust my man and my friend in the same room, they need to not be my man and my friend. Okay, so now let's dig deep. If you got to really worry about your friends that much, are they really your friends? Okay, now I say that to also say it now. What I'm fit to say, y'all might not like. It might touch on your nerves. Y'all could just click the hell off. But we about to dissect religion a little bit. And I know I'm going to make another video really explaining religion and all of that good stuff. Yada, 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 yada. But religion, we already know organized religion is rooted in misogyny, right? So it's always, let's protect the man. A lot of instances is let's protect the man. It's biblical, let's protect the man and leave some of the women out to dry. Now, I'm just saying, that's what some of the religions be giving me. Okay? So it's, let's send my friend to a hotel because she might be a skank. Let's send my friends to sleep at a hotel because I don't trust my man. Meanwhile, you have a whole grown man here, a whole grown person that is ultimately responsible for the decisions that they make. So no, I'm not going to offer my friend butt-ass, bald-headed, naked to my man on a platter. I'm not going to do that. But if I have to worry about you as my friend, are you really my friend? I should be able to sit my purse around you. I should be able to have you and my man in the same room. No, when it's girls' night, his ass do not need to be around because it's ladies' night. It's a ladies' thing. Nor do I need to be around the fellas all the time because it's the fellas' thing. Sometimes you need your own space. But am I really supposed to it's given really, let's take the responsibility off the man and put it once again on the woman. And that's what I feel organized religion, that's the vibe that is giving me. That's what it's giving me. Not that she meant it in that context, but I'm just saying what the organized religion is giving me. Now, this ain't about Kiki. It's about how I feel. I have been cheated on before, and I basically feel like this. Hold on. I basically feel like this. If I have to constantly check your phone, if I have to constantly work, it's given I don't really trust my man. That's what it's given. It's given I don't really trust my man. I've had parties. We've had parties at the house. We've had certain functions where we're drinking, and I would rather you spend the night at my house than to get behind a wheel, drinking and driving and carrying on. I've been to couples' homes where they have said, you know what, I'd rather you crash at the couch. I grew up like that. In my household, we have events and you're too tired, or you've been drinking, or you're not feeling well. I would prefer it would sit well on my conscience that you stay at my home instead of getting behind a wheel and going to a hotel or going home, right? But that's just how I was raised. Did my mother always tell me that, yeah, you want to keep an eye out on your man and your female friends and your female friends and your man? Yes, but you keep the eyeballs on both of them. Quite frankly, you keep the eyeballs on both of them. It's not, it is also given insecurity for me. It's given I'm not secure, perhaps in my relationship, to where I have to constantly separate them. Me and my man are already leery about the people that we have over anyway. Like, you gotta have positive energy. You gotta be like really, really close to us to get our address, to know where we live, to really, really be around us and to be around our children. Like, it's just, it has to be, we have to have a healthy, solid foundation for you to even know where I live and enter in my space, okay? And also, people be bringing bed bugs and shit. Let's sage that out. Now, it's like religion, sometimes organized religion, and let's go back to that. Sometimes it really throws me off, right? Because it really takes, a lot of times, it takes the responsibility off the man and it puts it on the woman, and it's policing the woman instead of holding the man responsible, holding the man accountable for his actions, right? It's like, okay, let's say, for instance, a lot of times it's protecting abusers. You have men that I've seen it in some organized religions where the man is being very abusive and the woman is told to stay in this toxic ass relationship and deal with the abuse because it's biblical. You shouldn't get a divorce. I've had people in my family go through it. Oh, he's financially abusive. He's mentally and emotionally abusive. He's been cheating on me. I can't take it anymore. And like, no, you have to make it work because it's biblical. Instead of really holding a man to task about his abusive ways and about his no good ways. And this is my thing also too with a woman being super, super, super religious, or even a man being super, super religious, right? You love your God. Amen. You love your God, and kudos to you. But you find someone that, yes, knows who God is, but doesn't fully have a deep relationship or connection with God. You bring them in, hoping that they too will grasp and have a strong, healthy relationship with God as much as you do, if not more. Y'all don't even realize that those people are still unevenly yoked. They might not ever build a strong, healthy relationship with God. They're still unevenly yoked. So are they really praying to God? Are they really developing a relationship with God to help them with temptation? Because technically they still are unevenly yoked. They still could be just doing it to pacify you, to pacify the relationship, and not building a strong relationship with God on their own to help them with temptation. So here you are saying, hey nigga, give me your eyeballs before you leave for work. As if you hiding your friends in the hotel, as if you hiding your man underneath the bed for the sake of your friendship. Like, what are you doing that for? Like, he really has to build a strong relationship with himself. He really has to be a grown-ass man and saying, I'm not going to allow temptation to affect my marriage, to affect my relationship, right? The relationship you might have with God, the relationship you have with yourself as a grown-up, as an adult. We want to also hold ourselves accountable. But it's like, come on now. You don't know as a grown man, okay, temptation is gonna come, whether it's in your home, outside of your home, at the damn ShopRite, at the grocery store, at the Kroger's, wherever y'all choose to go, at the Wawa's, at a Rainbow, Marshall's, bitch, it's gonna happen if it's gonna happen. And it's up to you as a grown up. Like, we cannot be policing women. We cannot be policing our spouses. Like, you have to come in a relationship already knowing that you want to be monogamous. If I want to be monogamous, like, you got to already come in knowing, okay, this is the person that I absolutely want. We all might have wandering eyes. We are human and we have flaws and we sin every day. But at some point you got to go, it's not worth it. I'm not going to act out on those sin. I'm not going to act out on that. Now that's up to you as an adult, as a person. That's up to you to decide. I cannot decide that for you. Now there are going to be consequences and repercussions for your actions if you do get tempted and act on it. But I'm not here to police another adult. That seems like a lot of goddamn work that don't come with pay, okay, good pay and benefits. I'm not up for that. I'm really not up for that. So you can police a person all you want. You can say my friend's gonna stay at the hotel, motel, Roach Motel, Holiday Inn. You can do all of that and that man's still gonna cheat on you. With the woman, with the man, whomever, whatever. He gonna do it if he want to do it. And ain't nothing that you can do to stop him. With the cousin, with the auntie, with your mama sometimes. And ain't nothing you gonna do to stop him if that's really what he wants to do. And that's really in his DNA. Y'all be doing the most for these men, and these men are still gonna go out here and cheat. They still gonna go out here and do what they want to do. And a lot of times some men like to get with women that are overly religious and they love God, right? This is the flip side of it. They love God, because their religion tells them to constantly forgive. Their religion tells them to constantly accept the cheating. Constantly like deal with the cheat, deal with the bullshit, deal with it. They constantly tell them to do that. And that's why a lot of times men attach themselves to women like that, because they can actually cheat in peace. They can actually cheat without no real repercussions for their actions. So that's why a lot of times some men might attach themselves to women like that, because not only are you getting the ultimate submissive woman, because that's biblical, but you're getting a woman that is going to pretty much, a lot of times, how some men might see it, they're going to let you do what you want to do. They're going to let you cheat because they're going to keep taking you back and they're going to keep forgiving. Right? That was just my rant of the day. This is not to talk bad about Kiki the Clark sisters or nothing like that, because I love them, okay? Don't nobody talk bad about them. But I just feel like this is just a different perspective that I've been seeing online. A lot of people have been saying a lot of things, and it's like, okay, you pointing the blame at your friend and you looking outside, but baby girl, the call was coming from inside the house. And there's a lot to unpack. It's like, tell me you ain't been to therapy without telling me your ass ain't been to therapy. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, put the bell button on for more notifications. Thank you for watching. Bye.